everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. I'm on just a couple minutes late. There was a lot of noise under my window here while I'm getting set up, so I was kind of waiting for it to calm down a little bit, but you'll probably hear them mowing outside next door. Okay, so we have a whole slew of new fall and Christmas products this month. We have some new online exclusive products, and then we have our new September to December mini catalog. Today I wanted to feature the Modern Christmas Suite. This is online. It's one of our online exclusives. This is one of my favorites. And I'm going to tell you why. I love gold. I love a little bling for the holidays. This stamp set comes with a couple trees, some sentiments, and a little star, and then we have this to go on an ornament. Then the die set has a circle, it has the ornament, a star ornament, and some other little embellishments to go with it, along with the trees and a star. And then it also has this great black and gold and white and gold twine, which is gorgeous. We're going to use this today. We're using all of this today. Then it also comes with these gold rings, and there's 10 in a little in a packet. So we're going to use those as well. And then this is the paper. I'm going to show you the gold side, and then I'm going to show you the opposite side. So we're going to use all the paper today. So we have the ornaments. We have just a big plaid, diagonal plaid on the back. This one is black with gold stars, and then we have these black and white trees. We have kind of a, not really a holly, maybe more of a mistletoe, black and white pattern with gold, and then fa la 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 on the back. This one is just a geometric pattern with black, white, and gold. And then just a fun little kind of garland, I don't know, squiggly line. This one has the trees, has 3 different groups of 2 and 3 trees and some singles. The back is just white with some black polka dots. And this one's one of my favorites, so versatile, a stripe with black, white, and gold. And then kind of a little splotchy line pattern on this one. So we've used all of those papers, and I love this because I can either use Versamark and gold embossing powder or just the Memento ink. All right, let's set those aside. So we are going to make an ornament, or it could be a little hanger, whatever you want to use it for. And I'm using one of the rings. I have about, how many? I think I want to say 12, 14, 15 inches of the white and gold. You could also use the black and gold, but I'm using white and gold twine. I've die cut the ornament. I've also, out of a little piece of gold, I've die cut a little topper and 2 stars. And the other stars right there. All right, and then I've cut a piece of 4 by just under, like a 1/16 inch under 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 would be 12/16. So I want to say I did 11/16, just a hair under. And I cut 2 of each paper. So I have the gold side, and then I have the back side of each of the papers. So there should be 12 strips of paper here. Let's double check we have all 12. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the pattern I'm missing? This one, 6. And then the back, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I cut 3 pieces of gold foil, the same size. And we're going to grab our ring. So we're going to add this after. So we're going to make the base of our ornament now. So I'm going to take each one of these, and I am going to not fold it in half. I'm just going to bend it. I'm not going to crease it. I'm just going to do a slight bend, And then we're going to wrap these all the way around, and I'm just putting a little bit of glue. I'm not putting the glue all the way up to the end. I'm just putting it right there so that the open ends match up. All right, now you can do this however you want. I am looking for my stars. So I just kind of alternated them. So I did a solid, and then I'm gonna do a gold pattern. All right, and then we're gonna do one of these. I'm gonna flip it this way. So the best thing about this ornament is we're gonna get to see all the papers. And I wanna make sure that the ends are even. Okay, they don't have to be perfect, but we're gonna get them all in here and kind of fold it in so they don't move around too much. All right, let's grab this one. Trying not to get glue on the ring, and I think I got some glue right there. I just don't want to make a mess. Okay, so when I'm pressing on the outside of the ring. I'm not pressing on the inside because I want it to curve around that ring. All right, let's do a polka dot next. Anytime you get a lot of liquid glue, it's going to be messy. Okay, so I'm just kind of pressing on the outside. I'm going to try not to get glue on your gold foil because that's always a mess. And of course, that's going to happen while I'm doing this here because my paper's a little gluey. I know you're going to say that you're getting glue on your ring, and I know I am. Stamping is messy business. I'm going to try to use a little bit of hand sanitizer to get that off in a little bit. I know we're just going to get more, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. We'll clean it up a bit. All right, and then let's do our, let's see. Let's do these trees next. Okay, we'll do our stripes. Okay, and then every once in a while I like to make sure everything is just touching. I don't want them to overlap. All right, nice and even. Let's get this big plaid in here next. I think we're gonna do another gold. The gold's a little bit stiffer. I can't even grab it. Hold on. Okay. Glue. Why must you be so messy? Next, let's get this tree. Oh, I want to do it this way. I'll make sure my design's going out. Not a lot of trees showing on that one, but that's okay. Okay, we've got trees. Let's do fa la 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 la. And then we'll do our ornament. And last but not least, we'll get this one on our splotchy stripes. Okay, so now we get these spread out, and if for some reason they're overlapping and they're not spreading out exactly right, you can put a little dab of glue in there and just kind of hold them in place. Okay, we may do that, have to do that in a little bit. Okay, I am going to try, anybody knows of a good way to clean up glue on gold foil? We're going to try this. I'm going to try it on the back first and see if it's going to work. You know what? That's not too bad. Okay. It takes off a tad bit of the color. But not too bad. Okay. You can't really tell. I'm sure there's a better way to do that. All right, now I am feeling like this is moving around too much. So I might just put a little glue in there, or I might put some glue dots later. We'll mess with that later. All right, now you can leave it like this. I like to just do a little flag on the ends of each of the strips. So you can just play it by ear, or if you want to do a little snip in the middle like that, and then go from the edges over, you can. That might help you kind of keep that a little more consistent. Boy, they're just mowing away next door. Come on. We also have some new kits this month. We have our World Card Making Day event, October 4th in the afternoon. It's a free online event. It's only an hour long, but we're going to be putting together one of the kits. This kit, super cute. It's like $32, so it's more than most of our kits, but it comes with this really nice card organizer and 10 cards. Usually the kits only have 8 or 9. This one has 10 really nice cards, plus the, oh my gosh, plus the card organizer, which is great. I am looking forward to that. So that is coming up. I sent out an email about that. I'll send out a reminder. So if you're not on my email list, make sure to subscribe. And then I'm going to put all the measurements and supplies on my blog for today's project. You can always subscribe. My blog goes out every time I post a video. I do a blog post. Okay, let's make our ornament now. So we're going to just take our ornaments and stamp our sentiment. So that didn't take very long at all. You just want to be careful. You may want to do all of your DSP strips and then do the gold last, so it's not subjected to so much glue. That might be helpful. All right, I'm going to glue my 2 little stars. And then my copper right there. Okay. And stars, where did you go? Here's one. And I have another one. Oh, I hope I didn't sweep it away with all my trash. That's probably what I did. And I just dumped all that trash in my trash can. Oh, for goodness sakes. And I don't have another one cut. Hold on one second. Let's cut another star because I've thrown away my star. You guys probably saw it going and you're yelling at me, stop! And I didn't stop. So let me die cut a quick star. Shakes my whole table, which is why I kind of try to do as much die cutting ahead of time as I can. And then I'll probably find it on the floor in just a minute, now that I've cut one. Okay, I'm just going to kind of put it right there. All right. Okay. So we're going to, we've got to punch a hole. Now I'm just using, we do have a little hole punch. I think I had that in another project. So I am just going to use an 1/8 of an inch hole punch that I happen to have. Okay, I'm going to take my ribbon, and this is the trickiest part. Fold it in half and put that folded end, well, if I can pick that up, put it through the hole on the ornament. Okay, open that up and put the tails through. Well, that's snug. And then I'm actually going to tie this in a knot up at this end. Okay, we can cut off any extra. All right. So I am going to put this right in the center of the circle, and I'm going to go in between. I've got 1 gold at the bottom, 2 here, and then 2 in the middle. So I want to center a little bit, and I'm just going to wrap it around and then put it through just like a half knot. And pull it so that this will hang right in the center. A little bit this way. This would also make a pretty ornament to just kind of do an ornament in a card. We've done that before. I think last time we did that was when we had that big dove ornament, or the big dove die. And that's it. If you want to add a little more bling, you can, but isn't that cute? It just hangs, and then the little ornament hangs in the middle. Aside from getting glue in my foil, I thought that went pretty well. That's just something you need to be careful with. And you may want to put a little more glue up a little higher just to keep those from falling in. But that's it. Super fun. All right, thanks everybody for stopping by, and we'll see you soon. Let's see, who do we have on? Let's check. Catherine. Oh, hi, Catherine. Hi, Cindy. Good to see everybody. All right. I will talk to you guys soon, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.